Welcome back, one and all. We are continuing the death metal saga and all the insanity that comes with it. And we're talking about Death Metal Issue 3, and I have the art germ variant of Supergirl, which is an awesome image. Oh, God. So, yeah, as you can probably tell, I've been collecting all the Stanley Lau art germ variants of the event because he's awesome. Uh, So we're gonna get right into this. When we last left off, we talked about the Legends of the Dark Knight, and the other one was gonna end it with a composite of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman rocket ship that's gonna take them to Apocalypse. That's under the control of the Batman who laughs or something. It's pretty sure it's like multiple Batmen, but yeah, there is some issues with it. I'll get to that when I can. But, yeah. So, as the story continues, we see more Batman on Apocalypse. Hey, kiddo, up and at 'em. Just a few more hills to take. Where were we in our tale? New Apocalypse, prison of the remaining heroes, inside the heart of a poor dying sun. Yes, sir, war takes you to strange frontiers, places you didn't know existed, under your boot shirt, but also inside your head. Well, hell, that's where you'll come across the strangest finds of all. And sure enough, we see what looks to be a Silver Surfer Godspeed variant of Batman NRE Collectors, Batorix. And we see Batman Brainiac. Okay, how many fears does Batman have? He can't have all these fears. I am the 13th level intelligent Night Glider. Yeah, it's Night Glider, so he's the Silver Surfer. So, if there were survivors, I would sense them. The nerd's right. No signs. Ain't a frickin' life. Unless that stinking corpse counts, which it doesn't. And sure enough, the Night Glider goes ahead and says, "Man, that is one ugly pile of cowboy. Whoa, whoa. Ugly pile of outlaw, thank you. Oh, and to be fair, the dead do count. Hell, I can even do it backwards. Watch. 3, 2, 1. No, don't, no! He's dead. So, we get... So yeah, the great Brainiac Batman was so stupid they couldn't detect that obvious plot. Like, you would think in the dark multiverse they would all have, knowings of the Black Lantern rings. So we get another map of the Metalverse, more in detail. And it's showing fog industry in one area, cities and oceans in another, Castle Bat reigning over Gotham Land. Oh man, it's a hellscape. So we get to our first thing, the Great Death Drive. And this should be the part where I should go ahead and start ringing metal music right now at this point, but I don't have any metal music. So we see Batman, Swamp Thing being used as a shield by Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn with her great ravenous beast. And then we get more annoying Batman folk. Holy boom, Batman! Holy boom! Holy boom! Holy, holy, holy boom! So yeah, that turns out they're para-Robins, because of course. And Harley Quinn points out what are those flying monkeys? Some kind of parademon? This world, Apocalypse, was ruled by Darkseid before the Batman who last did his whole Reno thing. I get it. Now it's run by the Batman who took over the powers of Darkseid. We have to be careful. So those are what, para-Robins? I'll say this, Bats. Even the evil versions of you are damn good at branding. More like oversaturation. I mean, it could get tacky, Bats on everything. Well, that's the Dan DiDio philosophy, but he's not here anymore, so we don't have to deal with that. Bats are never tacky. Nice, you should print down bumper stickers. I did while you were talking. Now focus, Harleen. The prison should be up ahead. I still don't like this, Diana. If we're going to win, we need him, Bruce. He's still the most powerful hero on our side, and then Swamp Thing detects a great disturb. Yeah, he even says it. I sense a great disturbance in the life force. Back on Earth, something terrible just woke. So yeah, something apparently woke. And I'm pretty sure Matt Hardy's kind of filing copyright claims after this. What kind of disturbance? It's him. Whatever the Batman who last has taken has just been born. We need to get who we came for now. Has anyone ever told you about the Great Death Drive? You listening, Kal-El? Let me get your attention. Torquays, go! And we see Superman being tortured. Here as we see the Dark Father, aka Darkseid Batman. Impressive, eh? Shades of kryptonite you never knew existed, brought from the dark multiverse and infused with glass paneling. The beams will soon finish killing your Kryptonian cells. Once that happens, anti-life will consume you. And anti-life will justify your hatred! The beams will soon... You can continue to fight the process, or you can surrender to this brilliant, inescapable machine. Care, Mr. Miracle here. He probed my mind. I'm so sorry, Clark. Don't be sorry. You're helping him realize his destiny. Let me ask you, Cal. Do you ever wonder why nearly all dark multiverse versions of you are Supermen who rule humanity? Tyrant Superman? They're my fears. Come to life, monster. Nothing more. Which means we can confirm here and now that Injustice is the dark multiverse. That actually would make a ton of sense. And yet, in many ways, aren't our fears more real than the person we present? Our fears are who we are. We humans, we fear death. We feel our own insignificance. It's why, in the end, unattended, we are destined to destroy ourselves. Yeah, don't worry, humanity's already doing that a great job. Oh, you should see what's going on in the West. It's hell. It's why nearly all dark Batmen are destroyers. As core, Batman fears human nature. But you fear what will happen if you do not control it. Because deep down you know the only way to be humanity's savior is to rule us and remove our fear. And what better way than that than with the anti-life equation? This is your true destiny, Kal-El. Your fate's trajectory from Krypton, a doomed planet, by unchecked fear, to Earth, a planet you could still save. Surrender to it, and I will hand power to you and retire, just as I did on my world. Now go up and up, away and away to deep space, and you will rule. So do it. Embrace the truth. And yeah. Excuse me, sir. Did someone here order some truth? Yeah, it turns out Swamp Thing turned himself into a giant mallet. Way to go. Like a huge steaming helping? Release him, Dark Father, now! Oh, or face the wrath of my electric chainsaw! And you'll what? Spare me? Well, no one said that. Holy kill, Batman! Demons attack! Kill them all! Holy kill! Holy kill! Oh, ow. Yes, Harley's using Swamp Thing as a hammer. Batman, free! Superman, Dark Father is mine! Bruce, thank God you're alive! No time, Clark. Scott, how do I get him out? You can't. The machine has already killed too many of his Kryptonian cells. If his feet come off the pedals, the glass panels above will blast him with anti-light, and those dead cells will mutate, changing him into a dark side permanently. Bruce, listen to me. You have to save yourself. Oh, shut up. I have an idea. Not so fast. And Darkfather knocks out Wonder Woman. Bruce, look out! And lo and behold, Darkfather pulls a gun on him, mirroring Final Crisis. Remember this, Batman? Well, he can't because Dr. Manhattan changed reality and all that, and therefore he can't remember this crisis because it never happened in his mind. Therefore, it can't have happened. Therefore, this whole thing is saying this line doesn't really work. It's redundant and pointless. But, you know, we can't bring that up. We broke time. But I've turned your life force so it's my own better version of the gun Darkseid himself used to send you back in time during the last crisis. But I've turned it to your life force so it won't just send you back. It'll erase you from history altogether. Ah, so you copied Frank Miller's Dark Knight's The Golden Child. That's a pretty dumb idea. beings pulled from the dark who remain unaffected, but your friends, your people. No one will know you ever existed. Bruce, look out! And Batman is shot. What the? Why are you still here? To watch this next part. As I go ahead and smoke a lot, oh god, all part of my plan. Okay, moving on. Clark. Oh god, it hurts. On it. Go ahead then, Cal. Anti-life. Consume his dead cells. And he gets blasted, only for nothing to happen. Why? How did anti-life not affect you? It affected me. I mean, it tickled. I don't understand. And Batman's Black Lantern ring. It controls dead matter, so he just stopped the dead cells from changing. Hey, Batman, you think he's ready to retire? Up, and away! Bruce, are you alright? His body is ice cold. Here, turn. Get off of me. I'm fine. But how did you withstand that bullet? I don't understand. Okay, this is the part where everyone got very pissed off, righteously so, because what Batman says that there's no gadgetry detail to this, but he just says, Bat blocker, I came prepared, I'm fine. And I'm like, you invented a device that could withstand Darkseid's beams. How? Oh, I'm pretty sure the Justice League Odyssey team would have really loved to have that on their side. But, yeah, so Batman is claiming that this was all part of his plan, even though he didn't want to do any of this, and Diana had to convince him and whatnot, and wait, what? Like, couldn't you just use the Black Lantern ring or something to justify this, since he would have been dead, but then he wouldn't have? But, yeah. Like, any reasoning to define this, or just have Wonder Woman just stop him from using the gun? No, we gotta make Batman the most epic hero ever, which, wondering, why doesn't he just not fear it anymore? Like, that's clearly the only way to beat the Batman who laughs, just don't fear it. Because this thing is based off of fear, it's built off of fear. Couldn't it just been easiest just to make it go away somehow? But, yeah, Superman then just says this line, Bruce, don't, fine, but does she know the truth about you? No more than she does about you. But she needs soldiers right now, old friend, so let's help. Diana, please, no, I never built anything in service of... I know, Scott, we all do, but you know this place. We need to save our friends. Where are they? The super prison. It's right beneath us. Stand back. Then we get to the happy place, which is the 5th dimension, and Mr. Pillick is probably pissed now. Yeah, that we're seeing a bunch of cartoon imps, 5th dimensional imps, being kicked their asses by Lobo. Oh god, it hurts! Hold the line, imps! As this is a realm of imagination. Killing has no place here. Yes, hold the line as we go ahead and fire bubbles at our enemies. And Macho Lobo says, see, my experience coming up with ways of killing is where folks do their best imaginative works. There you are. He stops towards one of the 5th dimensional trees. Me? But I'm Mr. Lobo. I'm just a real twee, a homeless twee in the... Oh! Gotcha, mental memory. Batshit. No hiding from the main man. Ooh, yeah! Then there's a giant rumble back at the Crypto Heroes. Fate, what is that noise? I don't understand. This bunker should be protected. Protected from what, Doc? Dr. Manhattan. Someone is coming through. Good morning, y'all. And who are you supposed to be, kid? Me? I'm the Robin King. Jay, good to meet ya. Nice get up. The belt is a choice. Yeah, they're making jokes over the fact that this is a psychotic Batman. That's a Robin. Why, thank you, Barry. Working on it is sort of my happy place. You know, it sure took me a while to make, believe you and me. See, the compartments, they contain ways of killing every single hero in the world. Neat, huh? This one here, it's for you, see? On my world, I dug up your dead mom, covered her remains in the great speed force canceling toxin that will liquefy your muscles. Super painful. Such cool stuff. I started riding corpse into a flash ring. Her arms sort of fling out from time to time when she's trying to hug you when she pops out. Want to see? Do not listen to this fiend. All right, Kent. Oh, you're right, Kent. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not here to kill you. I need to watch him do it. Him? Who? What the hell is that little punk? It's him! The Batman who laughs, but whatever he's becoming, he's coming. Listen, if he's here, he's after your power, Wally. We can't let him get it. Whatever he is, I sense he's still relatively weak. If he catches you and absorbs what's left of anti-crisis energy inside your body, he'll become powerful enough to kill Perpetua. He'll be unstoppable. What can we do, though? Only one thing. Run. So we're doing the Scooby and Shaggy approach. Go, my friends, now before we can follow. As the Doctor of Fate go ahead and rocks out summoning a portal to get them out of there, only for the Batman who laughs, aka the Darkest Night, to come after them. Greetings, speedsters, please give it your best. Run, I love a good chase. He's too fast. The speed force is already weak. We can burn it out if we keep this up. Can we fight him? No, we need to go faster. We need to combine our powers, everyone. Fast as you can now. Go on, then. You can't run forever. And when you slow even a fraction, I'll be right behind you. And then we get this creepy scene. Yeah, you would think the Darkest Night would be the creepiest thing, or even Robin King. But when we get to this scene where Superman is busting everyone out, when he says friends, they're all smiling like nothing is wrong. It's just weird. It's like, wait, shouldn't they be like in a prison of despair or something? And the process was interrupted? I don't know. But there is something that only further elevates this whole we broke time. You see, Barbara Gordon in this page, she's still wearing the Rebirth outfit. And Nightwing hadn't become Nightwing again until about a month or so later, during the Joker War collateral damage tie-ins. But yeah, also Raven smiling the way she is, it's just weird. Weird. Everything is just weird with this scene. I was like, why are they all crowded together like they were waiting for this? Wonder Woman, the rumor is you killed him. Say this is true. It is, but I'm afraid the fight is only starting, John. We've lost many worlds, Diana. Too many allies to count. What's the plan? The plan is to get them back. To get them all back. Right now, Perpetua is drawing her energy from Crisis Worlds in the Dark Multiverse. The energy is transmitted up from the Dark and out to human antennas around the multiverse, where it's amplified and sent to Perpetua herself. What we need to do is redirect that energy to one of our own. Someone who has the power to kill Perpetua and then help us recreate the multiverse as it should be. So that someone is Wally West. Yes, the Wally West that we will not mention whatsoever that may or may not have killed a bunch of people at a mental health facility on the same year that Parkland happened. I am still pissed at that. Especially the bad timing. John Stewart, you lead your lanterns into a tie-in issue where you go ahead and take out her antennas on the remaining Earths. Martian Manhunter, you go to your own tie-in to go ahead and go after her throne. The Flashes will keep Wally safe. Meanwhile, my team will go to Trinity Crisis and sneak into the Dark Multiverse through the portal beneath Castle Bat and redirect the Crisis energy to Wally that will somehow go ahead to issue 4 of Death Metal, making Trinity Crisis an essential tie-in. Sneak into Castle Bat? How do you plan on doing that? Ah, look, a Donna Troy sighting! Okay. That's why we came up here. To enlist the help... Wait, came up here, but is beneath everything. Never mind. To enlist the help of the most powerful hero among us. Wait, are you talking about Superman, right? No, I'm talking about someone else. And that someone is the Hurricane! Nah, it's Starro. Jarro, as he's called. Breaking it up here, boss. Break it up faster, Starfish, or spend the night in a box. Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir. Because little do you know, as I explain my plan to escape, that behind my poster of Starfire that I am definitely not being a creep over, I've been using my knowledge of apocalyptic and rock science and my reversible stomach to tunnel out of this hell. Jarro. Hey, kid. Dead? Alright. Yeah, Jarro hugs him, and it's supposed to be a sweet moment. Alright. Not in front of Clark. Like, we need to portray myself as a brooding asshole. Wait. What did I just miss? Why is Bat hugging a starfish? And we get editorial boxes. See Justice League for why Batman is hugging a starfish. Or better yet, you just make up your own damn reason. Because nothing says story motivation to care than say, don't just make up your own mind. We don't care. Jarro's the most powerful psychic being in the universe. Well, I think Jean Grey has him beat. He will be able to psychotically block the Dark Knights and the Batman who allows himself from detecting what me and my team are doing. Here, there's something on your face. That's my face. With his help, Superman, Batman, and I will re-enter the dark, or can get the energy needed to restart the multiverse. Restart the multiverse? I know, and I know all this is the result of our choices and the choices of those we failed. But hear me when I say, regardless of blame or cause, what this universe has become, no one wants this. No one. And I will not let it stand. Today we can reject our fate. We can reject death itself. Because God knows we're a comic book universe, damn it. And give this universe a second chance. But only if we work together. Are you in? And they do this group hand gesture and whatnot. Then we cut back to Lobo going ahead and being contacted by someone. You have it. The final box. You got ask. Oh yeah. Good. Now that all five are collected, we can make our move. See, tell me, Chief, what the hell is in these here anyway? My crazy friend. Open it too soon and you will regret it. You will regret it, blah, blah, on my way. I just hope these little things are worth it. They're more than worth it. I'm sure of it. As sure as my name is Lex Luthor. He reveals himself. Dun, dun, dun. Well, he had to show up eventually. I'm like, he was just essential as his event as anyone. With his face half melted. And in those boxes are the death metal, and with them, I will change the story of this universe once and for all. My name is Lex Luthor. So clearly, this Lex Luthor that's talking right now seems to be Doomsday Clock version, where he's trying to change the story of the universe. So that's the end of the death metal issue 3 event. And then after that, we will get to talking about the guidebook. And then we'll talk about Trinity Crisis. So, yeah. Yeah, the continuing saga of death metal, it's absolutely bonkers. We don't know where this is all going, other than everyone's going to make it out, because the stories aren't really stopping in the other multiple continuities. And also we got a death metal's checklist featuring doom metal, speed metal, multiverses end, all that. Doom metal 2 and 3, and Robin King. October's going to feature a whole bunch of stories. November's going to feature a whole bunch of stories. December has a bunch of stories, which has just got more details. Jeff Johns is back for the Secret Origins #1. And death metal all comes to an end on January 7th. January 5th, I think. Dark Knight's death metal issue 7. So, yeah, I enjoyed this despite the oversaturation of the Bat mythos to the point that it's become unbearable. But, yeah, it was fun. This was a fun read. Love the variant cover. We need more of him. I want him to make his own comic with his art style. I'm looking forward to seeing the series continue. Like I said, we'll talk about the guidebook, and then we'll talk about Trinity Crisis and move on from there with the Doom Metal storylines. Uh, yeah, the story is a lot of fun, and I just love the different art style they took with the imps. But it's just insane where they went with this stuff, and yeah, there's a ton of stuff that's gonna come down later down the road. I'm looking forward to talking about it and covering it all. Hopefully, like I still need to cover up all of Empire, but from Marvel's universe. But this has been so far a great run for me. I'm enjoying it. I've even been enjoying the tie-ins, though some are deemed essential material, which means they should have been part of the event and just expanded into a 12-issue series. So, yeah, those were my thoughts on Dark Knight's Death Metal issue 3, the Supergirl art germ variant. This was Neo Reality on here. So if you like, comment, subscribe, and donate, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you all next time.